My name's Hubert Robertson, and I was born and raised here in the county and gone for a long time and came back. And so come back where my people were at. My brothers and I, we had a band, and Friday night was the only time that we had that we could all of us could get together and not cause too much of a conflict. And that was back in, I can't tell you the exact date of it, but we played from back in the 70s on up. And then I don't remember when we first started calling ourselves the Bluegrass Travelers, but back in the 80s, sometime back in the 80s. And of course here at this place then, Freeman Cochran was supposed to have bought the store. He didn't pay up on it anything, but he was supposed to have bought it. And so it was repossessed, and of course we got it.
Well, we have a cabin that's in the next county, just on the other side of the Blue Ridge, Franklin County, and have had the cabin for 10 years or so, and have been coming up here periodically and enjoying the Jamboree. One night as we were up here, we saw the for sale sign. This is about, I guess, 4 years ago, October, I guess. Saw the for sale sign and just got thinking about it and thought, gee, wouldn't that be a fun thing to do, or a crazy thing to do? So I contacted Hubert, who's the owner, and we talked to him. And I had one of the lawyers in my firm is the guy who grew up with this music. I didn't. I learned to love it, but he grew up with it in the mountains of North Carolina, Rutherford County. And so he was all familiar with the music and knew a lot of musicians and a lot about the music and so on. So I got him involved in it, and he loved it. And so we decided to go ahead and get it and see if we could keep the Jamboree going and do some other things with it, some other music. And we've had a wonderful time with it. It's just been, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, it's a fiddle, a guitar, banjo, and a mandolin, and a bass. And with the three-finger picking, that was Bill Monroe's type of playing, and that's where it started from.
sure have gotten a lot of attention. We've had, well, a couple years ago we had a piece on National Public Radio, did about 10-minute spot on us, and there's an article coming out in a month or two, I believe, in Southern Living magazine, and well, there's an article this past weekend in the Greensboro paper, and we've had an article in the Washington Post. We've had a lot of publicity, and I guess it's it's wonderful, of course, to get the publicity. After the article came out in the Weekender magazine in the Washington Post a couple of months back, we had a lot of folks from Washington D.C. come down, and it's great. We get people, visitors from all over the world. If you check there's a sign-in book back there, and we get them from literally just everywhere. We had 2 different groups from Australia one night.
That's been about 2 years ago now. And some people came in, and of course I always like to talk to them, the different people, talk to them, and see where they were from and all. The couple came in, and I couldn't distinguish a whole lot of things that they were saying, but I knew they didn't talk like we did. And I got to talking. I walked over and got talking to them, and I asked them where they were from. And the lady just said South Pole, just as unconcerned as if it was like saying Christiansburg or something. And I thought they was kidding me, making fun of me. And I expressed my ideas along that line. Oh no, it wasn't, that's where we're from. And said, I said, well, what are you doing in South Pole? He said, well, we live there. But come to find out, they were geologists for the government.
But I'll return
it certainly is one of the better known things that goes on here in Floyd. It's part of the fabric of this community. We have a lot of our regulars on Friday night are from Floyd or right around the Floyd area. And I know it means a lot to them. We have people, one of the things that sort of keeps us going is folks will come up and say, you know, we're so pleased and so happy that you kept this thing going. And that means a great deal to us. And that and watching the kids from 2 years to 92 out here dancing keeps us going. And you can tell in their faces that very few people leave here with a frown on their face. So you can tell it means a lot to them. And there's certainly some folks come here and this is kind of their prime entertainment. This is what's happening here. So, we like that, of course. We're happy to keep that going for that reason.
Well, it's put Floyd on the map. It wasn't before.
Oh yeah, well I learned it here. Yeah, I mean they sang it here. That's where I first heard it. Well, maybe not first heard it. I've heard it before, but they sing it a lot. The old time groups like this will play the old time music, and then they'll play all kinds of different pieces, some slow ones, and I've even heard them play polkas up here. And that. I just think the future ought to be just what we're doing right now. Like I say, it's a kind of a unique spot and a unique thing. And I mean, our main goal and objective is to keep the Jamboree going. And we don't do a whole lot else with the store other than the Jamboree and some Saturday night concerts. So as long as people are interested in coming here and we can keep the musicians coming and doing what we're doing, we'll keep doing it. So I hope it just keeps on keeping on.
Most people like bluegrass music. And if you don't, there's something wrong with you.